moving on to other business in the Senate, too, the Senate should be where a lot of the most interesting business takes place, I think, in the government. It's beyond the House where all the sound and fury is. But there was another motion brought up this week, Pauline, I want to ask you about, by Malcolm Roberts on net zero, which said that fear-based net zero policies are harming everyday Australians. Again, what happened when this what I think is a particularly legitimate thing to ask, especially as we see the consequences of net zero to our cost of living, our industry and our livelihood? What happened when that tried to come up, Pauline?
Well, I will tell you, actually the wording was fear-based net zero climate policies are harming everyday Australians with no environmental justification. Now, you had some of the coalition that actually spoke to the bill and praised the bill and and explained about it. And they weren't expecting a division. So I came back into the chamber and I said, no, we're going to have a division. Well, that put them into a tailspin because Duniam, who was leading the Senate at that time, he had this look on his face, my God. And then next thing, Birmingham came in and he just told them all to get out of the chamber. So you see the coalition completely abstained from voting.
Oh, dear.
Well, Pauline Hanson, let me... Sorry, you carry on, Pauline.
Look, I'm sick and tired of it. I keep saying this time and time again. These coalition members, they say one thing out in the public and do totally different on the floor of Parliament, which most people don't watch the Parliament. They don't know what's going on. Well, I caught them out straddling the barbed wire fence, and injury has been done to some of them, which it needs to be done. Because Malcolm and I are doing the work of the coalition. We're calling them out on these stupid policies. We're fighting for everyday Australians, and I'm trying to pull them back to the Conservative side of politics. The same as The Voice. I was the first one that came out against The Voice, and then the Nats had to get their act together, and then finally the Libs. But until we get people with hardcore, really care about this country and the policies and the people, we are getting pulled too much to the left.
Well, Pauline Hanson, let me just say what a sensational job you are doing just in this 1 week, and we've covered it here in the last 5 minutes. In the last 1 week, you've tackled the insanity of net zero, you've tackled the insanity of the whole gender mutilation of children, and you've gone after Pfizer and Moderna on the whole issue of forced mandates. What a terrific week. What a great job you are doing, Pauline Hanson, and so many Australians and certainly outsiders 100% behind you on those issues. Well done. Keep up the great work.